guys, it's Jeff Quiane. I'm excited to be with you today to go over expert knowledge, processes, and procedures. And it starts with the pre-approach. Part of that pre-approach process is to spend some time to get to know your competition. So the next step in the salesperson's procedures is prospecting, the lifeblood of selling. And where do you get prospects from? But there are a lot of places today to get prospects, starting from Craigslist and going all the way down. Those are all things that would be part of that process, but it starts with prospecting on the phone. And so there are some things that you can do to be more successful at scheduling that appointment, like being cordial and respectful. Tip number 1. Number 2 is always make sure that you are meeting with, or that the actual decision maker will be there at the meeting. And so a lot of the times it may involve a husband and a wife, and we want to definitely position ourselves to be meeting when both of those individuals can be there. Each will likely have their own questions and their own concerns, so it's really important that we be in front of, if we're going to do a face-to-face meeting, all the decision makers. We want to have a positive and confident attitude. A positive and confident attitude will lead to a positive outlook and impression on the prospect's mind. And so even if it's over the phone trying to obtain the interview, we want to project a positive, confident attitude, as well as project confidence about what's going to take place at that interview. In other words, we don't want to be bashful or shy or not confident in asking for an appointment. That's not going to give anybody who is on the fence the certainty to move forward. It actually is liable to increase their uncertainty because they feel uncertainty on your end. Conviction, the old fake it till you make it, works because it portrays that confidence, which gives the other person the confidence to say yes. And we need to have an attention grabber, guys. Why am I going to meet with you? Think about that. You're asking somebody to spend 60 or 90 minutes out of their day with you. It needs to be something more than, when's the time I can meet with you to talk about maybe selling your home? Are you kidding me? That's not going to grab anybody's attention. If I can sit down with you and show you part of the system that we've created that can get you up to 18% more money than any other agent in this market, would that be worth 60 minutes of your time? Maybe that might grab somebody's attention a little bit better. You follow? And then be respectful. When I talk about 60, 90 minutes, let's limit their time as well as yours. It doesn't need to be any longer than is necessary for you to do your job effectively. And so for most cases, if we're scheduling an appointment, we would allocate 90 minutes. But what works for you, adjust it for that. And just limit your time in theirs. And most importantly, you want to limit your time. You want to shorten up the presentations. You want to get in and out of some of these appointments a lot quicker. Ask for the business. They did not walk into your office because they weren't expecting it, right? Or because they weren't serious. Part of the reason, as you go through this training, you'll see how, even if it's a buyer, our focus is to get face-to-face. Our focus is to make sure that we're then meeting face-to-face with the right person by asking the right questions prior to setting those appointments. And so that being said, when they show up, everybody is on the same playing field. And if you don't ask for the business, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to offer it up. And a lot of the times, if you don't know where you're at in the sales process, if you're at 45 minutes and you don't know if you should keep going for another 20 minutes, ask for the business at that moment. If they need more information and you need that extra 25 minutes, they will let you know. So remember to do all those things to be successful when obtaining your interview. Basic fundamentals here of influence when we're trying to obtain the interview. Be the respectful salesperson. Ask for the decision makers to save you and them time. Make sure that you have a positive and confident attitude, that you can grab their attention with the value that you're bringing to the table, and don't take any more time than necessary. Respect theirs and yours, and if they're going to spend the time with you and you're going to dedicate the time, we got to make sure that somebody's asking for the business. And so when we show up on this appointment, we all know there's nothing like a first impression.